This is our 1988 BMW 325i. It's obviously a convertible. It has about 140 miles, 140,000, I'm sorry. And it's an Arizona car. It's rust-free. We've seen under the carpet. There's no rust. This car is pretty cool because there's a few things that have been preserved, like these tabs. They're usually broken. The dash is in perfect condition. It has no cracks whatsoever anywhere. And I believe, yeah, that's the original dash. This car is in great condition. It's been very well taken care of. It still has the original bottle caps. It has very good tread. These tires don't have a lot of miles on them. That valence, so that's a Jimmy Hill valence. We ordered it from Latavia. It took about 2 months to get here, and it was recently painted. That's a rare valence. Well, in the sense that you don't see them that often, because that's not an original one. It's aftermarket. This car has a lot of new pieces and a lot of original pieces. That grill right there, that's an original grill. So it's in great shape. Very nice black, deep black. What else? Obviously it's a 5-speed. You'll be able to see in the videos that the car drives amazing. The AC works very good. It's very cold. It's got, like you can tell there, let's see, 147,506 miles. It's got, I believe this car has some kind of sport package, since it has the 3-spoke sport wheel. It has a limited slip differential, and what else? I can't remember. We'll list everything on the description. And yeah, right now we don't have it. And here we have kind of a mess, a few boxes of new parts that we've installed. This is the Turner chip. We're including the box since it has a lifetime warranty. And in there, the original chip is in the box. Also, if you look at the toolbox, it's complete except for the wheel lock. That's the one thing missing. The jack is there. The original spare, and I believe the spare still has the original tire as well. That's pretty cool. It's a Pirelli tire, Pirelli P6, and the spare looks brand spanking new. Obviously, it's been used one time probably with that. This is a plate cover. I believe in the history, like the second owner bought it in Scottsdale here in Arizona, so the car's been here in Arizona for almost its entire life. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this is a small dent it has here, and that rust is the only place that the car has rust. The rest of the car is rust-free. It's in great shape. The paint is beautiful. The wheel paint is beautiful as well. Most E30s have bubbling, and especially here in the spokes, they're not always in this shape. What else? So we fully serviced the car. It's had new timing belt, new water pump, new obviously coolant. There's a lot of new hoses under there. What else? The car, we've been working on it for about a year. So the previous owner, what happened is he bought this car with the original engine, and that engine didn't work. It was, I think the timing belt broke, so it kind of blended pistons and its guts. And then some guy sold another engine to the previous owner, and that engine turns out that had a rock knock, but the guy was hiding it with some sort of like heavy oil, something like that, so he couldn't hear it. So when he found out was after they put the engine in there, and unfortunately they turned on the car. It had a rod knock. The guy was pretty disappointed, so he sold it to us. And for the last year or so, about 10 months, probably more, we've been swapping in the engine, and we took advantage of the engine being out, so we swapped in a transmission. So there's a lot of new parts in there. And like I said in the description, we've only driven this car for a little bit of time. We just finished it. The guy even did that upholstery. That's brand new upholstery done by this guy who got ripped off with the engine. So those seats have barely been used, only are used, and I imagine, I don't know, trips from the mechanic to the last owner's house, and probably that's it. Those tabs in great shape. The convertible top too is also in beautiful condition. Right now it's stored. We're up in Mount Lemmon. We drove it up the mountain just so we had good scenery and you could hear the engine climbing up the road. What else? That's pretty much it. Obviously we've done a valve job. We've adjusted the valves very recently, so the car is purring right now. It drives very well. It has a lot of power, especially with the turnership. It revs differently than the original map. What I mean by that is, obviously this car has one of the first few fuel injection systems, Motronic. So we installed a chip in the computer, and that changed the way the computer revs the engine. So now it's a little bit more free, and it adds a little bit of horsepower, but you can tell the dramatic change in how the car revs and how high it revs. And it's also it has a feature where it protects the engine. I believe it has rev bouncer. This way you're not over revving, something like that. I'm not an engineer, but that's what I understand. We love our car. It's just time to part ways. We have a few of them, so this is the one that we're parting ways with. So to that lucky owner, we're excited to meeting you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.